So the story takes us to the winter of 1998, when a husband and wife, Mark and Lisa, set out what was supposed to be a quiet weekend camping trip deep in the Appalachian foothills of West Virginia. They were both experienced outdoors people and knew how fast the weather could turn out there. But nothing prepared them for the storm that rolled in that Saturday night. The snow hit hard and fast, covering low-lying trails. Their gear was soaked through. Visibility was down to nothing. And that's when they found the cave. It wasn't much, just a narrow, rocky entrance hidden behind a thick of bushes. But it was shelter. Mark led the way, and inside the air was cool and damp. So they set their packs down near the entrance and agreed they'd wait it out till morning. And that's when Lisa noticed the webs. At first, they thought nothing of it. I mean, caves are home to all kinds of spiders, but these weren't normal webs. Strands as thick as twine stretched from wall to wall. Clumps of tangled silk clung to the ceiling. Mark reached out and tugged one gently, but it didn't even break. He later said it felt more like fishing line than spider silk. Still, they were exhausted and wet, and they needed the rest. So they huddled together near the entrance. At some time after 3 a.m., though, they heard movement. It started as faint scraping deep in the cave, then the clicking sound, slow at first, then faster. Lisa swore she saw something move in the beam of the light, a shape on the ceiling, jointed legs clinging to the rock as a massive body shifted silently above them. Mark grabs his light and tries to get a better look, but by the time he swung it upward, the shape had vanished into the darkness. They didn't sleep after that, and every so often they heard it again, the faint scrape of stone like some kind of brittle twig snapping underfoot. When dawn finally broke, they wasted no time. They grabbed their soaked packs and bolted from the cave, barely stopping to check if the snow had eased enough to make it out the hike. But by the time they reached the trailhead, Lisa said she felt like her skin was still crawling. Weeks later, Mark told his buddy about what they'd seen. I mean, the friend didn't even laugh. Instead, he told him about an old story his grandfather used to tell him, how miners in those parts spoke about cave crawlers. They were said to be spiders the size of dogs, from a time when Appalachia's caves were untouched. Most dismissed it as superstition, but a few old-timers swore they'd seen them too.